He didn't need to initiate. He was there just in case they initiated and something went wrong. He could just jump in, blink.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why I like, even though you said like he doesn't need the blink dagger, you're right. He didn't need it to initiate, but it could have been nice to counter initiate if DK were actually closer as a team in the fights. But they melted. It was painful.
Painful indeed. I thought the draft was relatively even for both teams, but the Kunkka 5th pick and solo mid, it's not really their playstyle. He needs a lot of babysit. I would prefer them to have like a more self-sufficient hero that can escape. For example, Puck, Queen of Pain, or Storm Spirit level 6, but he required a little bit too much babysit, especially after that first split. He fell too far behind because they usually protect Burning a lot more than they protect Super, and because of that, fell far behind. They had too many BKBs and Rage. Rage is a pain in the butt to deal with. They had a Naga Saturn first pick, but I didn't really feel her impact too much either.
Yeah.
Like, you can just net the lifesteal, but then you have to like run away anyways. It's a little strange, especially when you want to like bring the fight to them with the X, Torrent, Initiate, and the boat back.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's like you've got a Naga who's underfarmed, can net, then has to run away. You've got a Kunkka that's not very farmed, runs up, hits him, runs away, waits for the next splash damage kind of. I can't remember what it's called now. What's it
Tidebringer?
called? Yeah, Tidebringer. Because that was, you know, and you're like, please, Gyro,
Yeah,
do
he didn't
damage.
even have max Tidebringer though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Gyro has to kind of.
I guess,
he went
yeah,
for
their
DKB.
lineup was cool in theory, but they just had to execute everything. There was no wiggle room for error. Like, if Super feeds and they get BKBs, you're pretty much just boned. And I hope to see just a more safe play from them, just for Protect 1. No need to go with really risky wombo combo strategy, especially since they didn't look like they executed it very well. Just burning AM, tried and true.
Yeah,
Just make it work.
That was banned out in the first set of bans, the AM.
I think they banned it. I'm not sure.
I actually think they.
Or Spectre. He
Yeah,
played
or
Spectre
Spectre.
pretty well the other
Look,
day. He
yeah.
carried
You
them.
got
Carried them
AM,
hard.
Spectre, Alchemist.
Yeah.
They can only
DM,
ban 2.
Yeah. Sorry, DK did actually ban the anti-mage.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. They did ban it. They were dire. All right then, so before we get into game number 2, we're going to take a quick break here at Alienware Cup, and this is the last game for today, so make sure you stick around. If Tongfu win the next map in the best of 3, they will of course advance to play not tomorrow, but the next day. I believe that tomorrow there is no Alienware Cup. We're
that's
taking a
correct.
day off. It's going to be glorious.
LD's second day off.
Yeah. And of course, we'll be coming back with the upper bracket finals and lower bracket finals, which are getting set up today. We already know our upper bracket finals, which is LGT China versus Na'Vi. But when we come back, as I mentioned, game 2 of Tongfu versus DK. See you in a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Math Cup here at the BTS studio. Why the Math Cup? Well, the game's already loaded, but in the break, we talk about how Milini didn't say anything about the offlane. I didn't check on the carrier. But Bruno and Lumi decided that towers are worth different values. So I stopped them in the break from trying to figure it out. We're going to do it live, right, guys? Go for it. I'm not even going to talk.
Okay, so listen to this, right? It used to be before that towers would give 200 gold. No, not that. 200 gold to all the supports. To all the non-last hitters. And around, let's say, more gold to the last hitter.
Yeah.
I don't remember the right amount. Now it gives 284 gold to every non-last hitter. So by that, if you get 84 extra gold on each of the other 4, that's 336 extra gold just out of nowhere. That means that in order for the money to be exactly the same, it should give the last hitter around 100 and something golds, even less than it gives to the non-last hitter. And that doesn't happen. The one that last hit gets more than 284 gold.
That would be right, except the tower last hits in the old patch didn't
Yes.
give 200 gold. It gave more than 200.
No, it gave 200.
Gave like 500.
No, the tower last hit, yes.
No, not tower last hit. Like
The support, the
each
the
tower.
Passive gold.
Yeah. Like let's say if you last hit, same team.
I'm speaking tier 1 towers, by the way, because they give more and more.
Yeah, that's what I mean though.
Yeah. No, it's chaos as well.
I think it's not 200 at tier 1.
It was 100% 200 at tier 1 because I have a replay parser that actually checks at the things that happen in the game. And
Okay,
in order to find towers, you had to look at when everyone got 200 gold at the same time.
You had replay parser.
Yeah.
AUI did
You
the
have
math.
laser beams.
AUI did the math, and he said new towers, more gold. Or
I'm not sure. I mean,
new towers, less gold. Sorry.
he's Asian, so he's probably very good at math.
Right, he's better than your program probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
my program
Don't
barely
question
works.
the
So
program.
I'm pulling AUI
You just
on the
go
camp.
ahead.
great.
Just no, don't bring AUI because it's
Well,
probably
can't
sleeping.
you find out
But go to the
online?
mechanics and check it out.
Right now, you want to do it?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's just the first pick. We're going to be ready before
All right,
the second
DK
match
have
phase.
picked Visage, by the way, for all those wondering. Tongfu have picked Weaver. We're doing this live here.
Exciting,
We're doing
exciting.
this. And also a DK.
how do you
What do you
do-
make of those picks?
So incredibly awesome.
Or to play Dota and just...
Okay, it's now DK's turn to pick. What do you think they'll go for?
I don't know. Let's talk about these super exciting
Well, we'll let
bands.
them do the math, right?
Well, want me to look there so you can put the screen there? Yeah, let's do this. That makes more sense.
Okay.
So you can put the screen and you can actually do the draft, guys, because people will hate us. Just
You're
put
doing a good
Dota
job,
2.
James.
Dota
Keep
2.
going.
Oh, yeah.
Put Dota 2.
They're taking their
Click on
time
the
to
Dota
think
2.
right now.
8
It's almost
seconds
like
left.
they
And now
don't
you
know
can show the
the
screen, Kawa, and we
answer.
can search here.
Oh boy, what the? Oh, okay, right. Well, the game's on now, but this tells a story as it is. I'm very interested in, and don't worry, guys. Like they do get on really well, and Lumi isn't just fighting people because he's a badass. He likes to know his stuff, right? And Bruno also likes to know his stuff. So it's all in good fun.
Battle of the Mathletes.
And yes, it's the Math Cup here at BTS. And of course, to keep you up to date, if Tongfu win this game,
this
if
is
you
not
just joined
updated.
us, they go
Level 1
through.
tower, 200 team gold.
Play Dota not updated according
It's
to
not,
Bruno.
it's not updated. It's 200 team gold.
So
It used to be like that.
if our source is not updated,
Wait. And now we go to get Dota and we see the changelog and you'll probably see.
Who's oh shit?
Somebody's
Lumi's got a
angry.
smile on his face.
No, but he just doesn't understand how this works. Let's go to tower. Okay, here it is.
it just said it says does not affect
Hey,
team
Bruno.
bounty in any way.
Towers no longer have separate bounty values when creeps or allies get the last hit. It now gives the same reliable bounty to all players as if a creep killed it. When a creep killed it, it gave more money because there was no tower last hit. What we can do, just so that you can make sure, is we
Look,
pay
guys.
attention at the first tier 1 tower that falls in this game, and you just pay attention to it. I'm gonna do my victory dance.
Oh
All right,
shit!
we'll put the camera on you when you do the
Whoa,
victory
When
dance.
you see that it's not 200, it's actually
So-
284.
So, but it says right there, like it does not affect team bounty, right? Like I'm not sure.
No. That's the second part, which is hero getting last hit gives 200 to 100 bonus gold. So he gets something from 384 to 484.
Okay, I'll do the math and I'll show it to you later.
I'll just show you that the
We
team
need
bounty is
stakes for betting. What happens if you truly lose? I vote
Whatever.
Bruno wears his Camp David shirt for 2 weeks.
Best segment of the show.
He loses.
Sure.
And then
I can't
what
lose.
if- what if
I can go without
what if
a
Lumi
shirt
loses?
if you want me to bet that.
Wait,
But-
hold on. I need to hear the bet first before I commit to this.
What?
Okay. So
Because if you all win,
I will come. If I lose, I
Okay.
come with all my buttons unbuttoned.
that's not even a defeat.
Oh, no, with Lumi written on the center of his chest.
Okay.
Wait, what?
With Lumi on the center
Okay,
of my
okay.
chest.
This is
If
good.
you lose, we can choose up to 1 minute of any rap song.
Any
and
rap song?
And you have to rap
Holy shit, that's hard.
up to 1 minute.
That's pretty
probably.
good. That's
yeah,
good stakes.
That's so hard.
99 problems,
you-
but
would
my
you-
accent ain't one.
Yeah, that. My accent
that's-
isn't one.
that-
I can't do that.
you can do that. But probably I will not go for speed rapping. More like very gangsta, very.
Can you do my own?
And
rap song?
I will do it PG-13.
PG-13.
We gotta
Yeah,
make a
because
video of it too.
we can't
a
have-
video of both of them.
Yeah.
I think you've got to accept this Lumi, man. Like, I think you have to accept.
I don't know, man.
Like, a rap song?
It's
That's
only a
easy.
minute.
All right, fine.
Okay.
All right, shake on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
deal is sealed.
All right, I'm not
The
sure about
math
this.
Oh, they're going with Spectre.
Oh, sweet, yeah, look, there's a game
Alright,
going
like
on.
this
Holy
game.
shit. We should totally watch this.
All right, I'm just completely thrown off now. So Bruno, you talk about the draft for a bit, and let me.
Yeah.
recollect me.
So we see Tongfu going for what
Tofu?
word? Tofu.
Okay.
Yeah, Tofu going again for the Dragon Knight mid, but this time changing things a little bit. It's not going to be a King J Enigma. It's going to be a King J Clockwork. And man, he was not playing a good.
We're going to
Clockwork.
game 3, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to game 3.
But then again, we have Hao with the Weaver. That was amazing on that
we
game.
also have Dragon Knight solo mid.
We also have Dragon Knight solo mid. But that won last time, so I'm going to give him at least the benefit of the doubt. DK on the other hand secures Visage instead of giving it to Sunshine, so someone will actually micro those birds.
Holy, this game is just got real because now we have Haunt and Global Wrath of Nature.
Yeah. Now we have Nature's Prophet on our OTK, which sometimes just decides to randomly teleport to a tier 3 tower.
Right, but here's the thing though. He will Wrath first before teleporting in and die, and he's done his job.
Okay.
So this is something oh my goodness, Tongfu now is gonna pick into a Doom. And remember Shansheng? You guys don't like that player? Remember that guy carry hard as hell in that game 1 versus Navi? Yeah, they're pulling everything out. But before we talk about Doombringer, one thing I do want to talk about is there's this one game I've seen. This is like 2 years ago in a Dota 1 match.
Mm-hmm.
Spectre won Radiance,
Yes.
standard stuff.
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet won Acceptor Refresh Orb.
Right.
So you Hans, you Wrath of Nature 1, you Wrath of Nature 2.
Wait, did that happen in a pro game? That
It was-
sounds like
it's like
something
a-
of a pub.
It's like a semi-pro. It's like you're
Okay, yeah.
you're
Like you,
East Asian.
you were playing there.
No, I wasn't playing there, unfortunately. That would be like not pro game. But in any case, when you do that, like it uses automatically rampage. It is absolutely insane. So I'm not sure whether DK is, if they're copying Panda.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is. I hope this is not a select Magnus, but the thing is, I kind of thrown off by this pick. You'd have this perfect, like, split push kind of lineup with Nature's Prophet, Spectre that can just bail whenever. And now you have Magnus, which is a teamfight kind of hero. So I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. I don't see the synergy. I don't see the necessity to try and stop something. I guess you can RP the Weaver to try and stop her. But I have to wait until the last and 5th pick.
I feel like this is a fairly good defensive pick at the very least. It's gonna win the lane against DK because who doesn't?
Yeah.
And it's gonna give you some kind of reliable long range defensive against the tower push.
That's
Because right now they don't have too much aside from like random treants and Wrath of Nature and stuff like that. So
the problem against, like, picking Magnus against a clock means that if Tongfu has decent division,
yes.
which you will never be able to blink and stomp. It will be always the Clockwork jumping on the Magnus. And maybe that's what they want. Maybe just they want to remove the Clockwork out of the equation by putting a hero that's high priority so that the Spectre and Nature's Prophet can move more freely. But it's a gambit that I'm not sure someone is as bold to take.
Yeah, I'm personally not liking this pick either because you have so much HP on the other side in the form of DK, Clock, and Doom. Remember, RP damage got nerfed. Like, it doesn't do much.
No, it's just 50 at level 1.
Yeah, so it's just like...
Tickles.
Yeah. So I'm not personally understanding this pick as much. I guess it helps your Spectre to flash farm quite a bit.
Yeah.
Spectre is one of the slowest farmer.
Actually, yeah, that actually makes sense. We've seen when we saw Magnus and Anti-Mage, it's all about the Empower. It was not about the RP. Maybe it's about saving the Spectre, just that one item. And even if you just follow the Spectre around and give her Empower, you increase her farm rate by a lot.
Right.
Which means faster Radiance, faster Diffusal, faster Manta, faster Heart.
And once you get all those items, maybe you outcarry Reaver DK. Because
Maybe.
last time we saw Tongfu go double BKB on these two heroes, double Hearts, and they took out LG in a 70-minute long game. But I'm not sure what it'll last 70 minutes because Tongfu fairly aggressive. It's going to be a 4-row Doombringer, 5-row Crystal Maiden, or maybe you flip those two around. They're going to be actively looking in the early game to jungle and then come out the lanes and start ganking.
You know, if the Crystal Maiden goes for an early point of aura, maybe at level 2, even if the lane is not particularly hard for the Weaver, because I mean Weaver, Clockwork, very survivable heroes. They don't need you to babysit them as much. So if you can get a quick level 2 and a point on aura, that will make the Doom very happy. And now, will this be our next Lion?
Are we going mid? Is he going mid?
He can be going mid.
He's playing support.
He can be going mid. Also, that Lion is very weird now.
Yeah, that Lion.
I haven't
Lions
seen it
just
so
look
far.
uglier and uglier each patch. I have to say, I really like the older Lion, the one right before this.
Yeah.
Because every time I play Lion, I see Chuan looking back at me. Do you get that feeling?
Yeah, he kind of had this double chin thing going on for
It's
him.
like, oh my god, it's Chuan.
Yeah.
But now
Now it's Lion.
Now it's this, like,
or,
weird guy.
The Thundercats. Do you
right,
remember
so
that?
no, I don't remember that.
There was this.
I wasn't that young at the US when I came. Can we get a 4-row Magnus just so we see solo mid line? Can we just do that?
I mean, it's super played the Nature's Prophet. Normally so I think there's a fight at the moment. He's like,
No, he's the off lane.
X is saying, I want to play mid, and the guy's like, shut up, X, you're drunk.
Man, we're gonna see ROTK.
No, he bought the
Magnus.
Courier Awards. Ah, come on.
Man, for those of you guys that don't know, and of course it's so fittingly because it's eHome 2010 in the entire lobby. eHome X or eHome MMY or DK MMY used to be one of the best solo mid lines and only solo mid lines in the entire game. So we're not going to see it particularly this game, but that doesn't hurt us, at least that much. Let's go into the draft. DK Burning will be playing Spectre. We have MMY playing the support line, 357, and QQQ playing Visage. We have Super playing the solo mid. Magnus, as they swapped it back, and of course ROTK, the global teleport feed, is going to be playing the Nature's Prophet.
On the side of Tongfu, the 5 guys are going bottom. There seems to be an early fight, but we have Mu again playing the Dragon Knight, King J on the Clockwork, Hao going Weaver, San Shen going to play the 5 position farming carry Doom, and Banana with the Yule Scepter on the Crystal Maiden.
Alright, here we go.
There's a blocking ward, now they know.
This is some next level game. We see orange do this all the time. They're hiding, they don't know. If they get tangled through, I really like this. How it's providing the vision by his hero having on the other side, and they think he's alone. But man, 4 people coming on the right side, but MMY and the rest of his team not falling for it. Good job.
Good job. Playing very defensive, probably something that
And
they
tactical pause.
Yeah. King J is like,
Merlini!
Subiao Bung Dong Le. What does that mean? Help me.
Subiao means mouse.
Yes.
Budongla means doesn't move.
Okay.
So
The mouse is not
pro.
moving.
Yeah, the
Use your hand, and then it will move.
Yeah. Wow.
Sometimes these people.
So
So,
the draft.
okay. The thing about this, right? Tongfu has a very greedy lineup. Very greedy.
Right.
4 heroes that require farm and level to a certain extent.
Yep.
I was expecting DK to punish that, but with that last pick Lion as a support, not the best of support.
Dude, Lion has a sick icon now. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
and he has a 3rd eye now.
Look, all I know is that DK wants to pick Lion to finger CM. Like, let's not analyze it further beyond that.
No,
like,
please
yeah,
don't.
It just
You just said it all.
yeah.
The thing is, I don't think DK is playing aggressive enough or greedy enough to capitalize on Tongfu being greedy. When the other team plays greedy, you can do one of 2 things. You play aggressive and take advantage of the fact that they're probably weaker in the early stages because they need farm, they need levels, or you go greedy versus greedy and try to just outplay your enemy.
Yep. Outgreed your enemy.
Outbreed
Outfarm.
your enemy.
Yeah.
DK is not doing one thing or the other. They have the Nature's Prophet, yes. They have 2 supports. These 2 supports are not the most aggressive supports in the world. Visage is kind of cool, but Lion, short stun range, short stun time. The Hex, a little bit here and there. Magnus, again, a mid that will not dominate against Mu. If you put a Queen of Pain there, if we make Mu feel the pain, it'll be a different story. But I'm not entirely convinced DK has a clear plan.
Yeah, also I'm not sure exactly too sure what...
Oh, sorry. The 2 sentry wards, they can't find the observer ward, and that's kind of huge. Bottom lane.
Yeah. Actually, I think if this was the O patch, it will see it.
Yeah.
100 vision nerf. I didn't see it, but not exactly sure what Tongfu did. He didn't block the creep. He went to the lane like a wave late. In any case, he's down a little bit in terms of BXP, and nothing to write home about. Meanwhile, King J, this is the attack that we've seen that quite a bit. I think he's messed up. He's blocking himself in. Oh, that's
he's like, fuck it.
That's a little bit of. Also, Moo's got to be very careful when that courier is gonna be delivering. Yeah, there you go. Micro that spider courier, as you don't want super to skewer in and kill that courier with 1 hit. But in any case, we have Weaver soloing and free farming up top. We have Banana pulling up top as well. One thing that we haven't talked about too much, where's that Doombringer?
Yeah, it's Sunshine. He's level 2. He has the Raise Dead ability. So as long as he has some mana, 50 mana, he can create new skeletons. Those skeletons are not so tanky, but they deal as much damage as a melee creep. So farming becomes a little bit easier.
Yep. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet jungling up there as well. Of course, looking for any solo pick-off opportunity. I think we might as well kind of just put our hands on the back of our heads and take it easy, because this is going to be a fairly non-aggressive early game. Both teams, like you said, being ultra greedy and just, hanging out.
Yeah, chilling. I don't think these two, MMY and QQQ, will not be getting as much levels as that Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden doing the double pull kind of fails at it, but it's okay, because if they don't have anyone in the lane, just Hao can choose how to control his lane and move it as close to the tower as he desires. On the other hand, the Crystal Maiden about to hit level 2, and I think we're going to see a point in aura.
Yeah, I think we really should, because she's mostly jungling. You don't need a second spell.
Nope.
Oh, man, should have been aura, because you're not actually doing anything till level... I mean, you could gank right now, and that would be nice against super mid, but for the most part, if you got an aura, Doombringer will be very happy. Dragon Knight will be very happy, but sometimes you just go for that standard build.
Yep. And I disagree. You can't really gank super. Even if you frostbite him, he can just skewer away.
Yeah, I mean the Nova's nice. The range is nice, but yeah, I think you just go aura and then jungle yourself up to 3, because you could just bite these big creeps.
I just gonna say that for some reason I think super is still being overly careful from last game. He's now level 4 with 2 points in Shockwave. At level 3 he had 2 points in Skewer.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Did he misclick?
I don't know, but he did have 2 points in Skewer just until he hit level 4.
Well, maybe he's actually trying to set up a gank for his ally, because Skewer does, well, they smoke it up, and they're going to try to get a gank on the mid lane. DK very, very tanky, especially if you consider Lion, Visage. They don't do too much right-click damage, just all nuke damage, and then, meanwhile, Moo's having the absolute correct level of map awareness and staying back, and I don't think they're going to get this gank successfully off. Of course, there is no support on the bot lane.
Oh, they may find Doom, though.
Yeah, Doom's fairly tanky.
Yeah.
He's got Scourge Turf available. And the courier's going to fly through. Are they going to make that? They need Magnus for the extra damage from the Shockwave, or they're not going to get the kill.
Yeah. And now the smoke is about to be dispelled. It is dispelled.
It's going to come in right now. There's no range. Yep.
Nope. Too slow. 290, 295 move speed. Compare that to Dragon Knight with boots, which is 340. You will never catch it. King J secures the haste rune. Move bottles it, and now he can be very, very liberal with his breath fire spam. Although, to be fair, 12 seconds is not the most spammy of skills.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. He has enough mana pool for like 2.5-ish. To me, I think that was a pretty poor gank. Not only does it not work out, when you have heroes like, if you have heroes like maybe Jakiro or like Crystal Maiden and you fail that gank, that's okay, because they don't need that much level. Meanwhile, these two need a ton, but they are going to wrap around. King J says, I'm going to go, and this is the next level, ring around the Rosie. Oh, still going back and forth. He's got Cog. Is going to go for the solo kill. Nice impale. The dagger's going to follow through. They have soul assumption damage. I'm not sure what King J was thinking, but...
Oh, it's a first blood, and... Oh, was it on Lion? I'm actually surprised. I thought Burning had that for sure.
Yeah.
Which would have been huge.
Yeah, Burning, missing the... And he should really got that one, because he's got Desolate, extra bonus damage. And it's pure damage, so it's insane.
I heavily disagree with Burning's build, by the way. I really like maxing Desolate so that you can go online fast, but I think it's Burning. He just wants to farm. He doesn't want to go.
I got tired of saying that point, because every time I see a Chinese Spectre, they never actually max Desolate. They always go max Spectral Dagger. And, you know, I was always criticizing it until I kind of think of exactly why they're doing it. And sometimes when you play a Spectre, The way that DK or most Chinese team play their Spectres, they love to actually haunt in very early for kills.
Yeah.
And it's a spell that allows you to kill Ensure quite easily.
Yep.
So
It's a lot. I mean, of course, the slow from the dagger will be much less. And to be honest, 5% movement speed change is not that much. But I think the Desolate damage, I mean, level 7, 65 extra pure damage, that destroys support. Banana would die in 4 hits.
speaking of somebody dying, Lion looks like he was able to pick off Dragon Knight in the middle lane. So I was watching top as Crystal Maiden and Hao just working on this tower. They got the tier 1 already. You can see that King J or RTK is trying his best to defend, but really can't defend against a Weaver. He's just Sakuchi's past the creep wave and just go straight onto you. But they will back off it now as Shansheng. What is he doing? Why isn't he godlike just yet? Remember the last time in this game he's already like the highest net worth in the entire game against Navi? Something's wrong with this game.
Well, he didn't get the first blood, and to be honest, he has the potential to go for a Cane Boots bottle in 6 minutes. That's decent.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Although he's going to be...
Yeah, going to be mauled by a couple of centaurs, but that's okay for him right now. He has enough mana to sustain. There's a level 2 Arcane Aura, so after going for 1 point in each, Crystal Maiden decides to go for the 2 points an hour and going back to Crystal Nova.
But QQ is going to come around right now. He's going to apply the slow, and I think he should actually get the solo kill. He doesn't know that Scourge Earth is not available. The Centaur says, alright, I'll help you guys out with the stomp, and Shansheng is quite unhappy.
I think he was trying to be careful because he didn't want the neutrals to get the last hit. And Boo gets...
Oh, here comes the Hunt in right now. Impale's going to follow through. Where's the Skewer backwards? Skewer backward, away from the tower, and there's a nuke to follow the kill. But Crystal Maiden coming in, trying to man fight against everybody. Really can't do that. Soul Assumption, a second one, is going to fire through. In fact, everybody's going to try to TP in. But QQQ gets himself a triple. Swarm's going to come in from the left side. Why are they not diving? The Rocket's going to drop everybody, though. Any Clockwork hooks?
No, he's level 4.
Oh, King J. Well, if King J had hook there, man, he was going to get at least a double or triple.
Yeah. I actually surprised at how didn't decide to go further. I don't think they had much more in storage in the side of DK. So he may have gotten 1 or 2 kills, but he decides to go instead for the tower. I think his tower is gone. Maybe they can get the last hit, but yep, they get the deny.
Nice deny here coming out from Super. A little bit of over.
By the way, we're not paying attention to the towers, Lumi. God damn it.
My bad. Gotta watch the towers. King J is gonna try to get level 6 on the mid lane, and he's... Wait. Sorry, what about the towers?
We need to pay attention to the towers.
They got denied.
Yeah, well, I know, but I mean... The tier 1 was gone.
Right.
There are 5 tier 1s that we can still pay attention to.
Right.
This is important. It's 284 for everyone else, not 200.
My rapping career is on the line right now, so I gotta make sure we get these numbers legit here. Banana looking to set up a gank. What I really don't like about Clockwork opening up the gank like that, but well, it doesn't matter because they're gonna get the stun through. Doom's gonna come in with the stomp, and well, multiple. Look at that Power Ranger TP, and it's gonna be MMY getting the heck off. And there's going to be Impel to follow through. Where's the slow? Did you apply the slow? Move is very, very tanky, though. Is he tanky enough? Super's going to come in with a Skewer and Shockwave. Nice Nova. That's going to be on Doom. Doom is already